What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with a full Kecleon team, I'll be using 6 Kecleon with 6 different movesets. The Rudes, this one is for you. So I'll be using 3 Color Change and 3 Protein. Color Change and Protein are pretty interesting abilities because you can change your type and you can also change the opponent's type if you got some cool strategies going, which I'll be trying to do here. We got 2 battles. These ones are going to be on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because, of course, Kecleon isn't on Sword and Shield. First battle here, this one is against Marinette, and we got a knockdown lead. So I've got my very first Kecleon here, which is a pretty interesting set. We'll be making use of Color Change. So firstly, what I want to do is go for Skill Swap. Skill Swap will give the knockdown the Color Change ability. Now, if you got the Color Change ability and you get hit by a certain type of move, you'll change into that type, which is very, very cool. I actually would like to get more of these, type of abilities in the future. So then I can go for a specific sort of combination. Then I can go for a Rock 2, which will turn it into a Rock type. Then I can go for an Iron Tail, which will make the obviously the knockdown turn into a Rock type, and then I can go for the Iron Tail and hit it for a super effective move. Pretty cool. I've also got Recover on there too to recover some health off while I do the skill swap and weaker sort of move shenanigans. I've got the item citrus spray as well, and I've got max attack and max speed. Unfortunately, the knockdown is going to be swapping out there before I can hit it with a super effective Iron Tail from Metal, and Torterra is going to be able to take that one really easy. So I'm going to try and do this strategy again. Of course, I don't have the color change anymore, but I thought it'd be pretty cool to get rid of my ability, and I got Shell Armor, which is pretty nice too. Now, is anyone's favorite Pokemon out there Kecleon? Like your favorite Pokemon out of all of them? Is there someone out there that exists? Let me know in the comment section of the video as well. Now, I'm just trying to think what day this is going to be. Yes. So I'm actually going to go away on a little break this week, and I shall be back on, let's say, the 20th. So I'll be having videos this entire week already. So this will I'll have all these pre-done for you. So yeah, it should be pretty good. So I've got an entire week's of content while I'm going to be away. I just normally do this for the new generation and stuff like that. Plus it is my birthday as well, so I'm going away for that time. So I guess I'll see you in a week's time, but I'll have all the uploads already prepped and ready to go. Of course, if you're a YouTube member, you'll have access to these videos and stuff already. So just make sure you've you linked your YouTube and the Discord, and you have access to the YouTube members room. Okay, so we got this Torterra. It's a hyper beaming set, but it's going to be missing. Now I'm going to be swapping in my Protein Kecleon here, and this is going to get a Protein Blizzard, and there's no way Torterra is going to be got a credit too. Damn, that's actually quite funny because it lost its Shell Armor, which prevents crits, and then it got critted. Wow, that's crazy. So in comes to remind me, it's going to be a physical set. Now let me tell you what this the Movesets and EV spread on this Kecleon. So this is a Protein Kecleon. We got Wide Lens, Blizzard, Fire Mist, Thunder Mist, and a nasty plot. So we're going to go for Fire Mist there on the Mr. Mime. It's going to be go for Protector. That's not really going to do too much. Mr. Mime is still getting hit pretty hard. Like Protein is a extremely good ability, especially on like a Pokemon like Greninja and stuff like that. So Mr. Mime is going to spin me right round, baby, and it's going to go for a little Tina dance there. So Kecleon is going to become confused. It's actually quite interesting that Kecleon hasn't even been released in, it still hasn't even released in Pokemon Go yet, if anyone does play Pokemon Go. I wonder when they'll ever do that. I'll probably do it for some special ticket thing. Alright, next Pokemon here is going to be Venomoth. Now, I don't know whether this is a theme team at all. Someone can pick up if this is the theme team. Let me know in the comments section, of course, of the video. And Kecleon 3 is going to take a pee. Now, my next Pokemon is going to be Kecleon 5. It's staying alive. Now, this Kecleon, let me check. Oh, this is the Fury Swipes one. Okay, yeah, this is very fun. So we got Fury Swipes, Astonish, Trick Room, and Screech. Now, the EV spread is Max Health and Max Attack, Brave Nature, and King's Rock is the item. So what you want to do is you want to set the Trick Room up, then you just want to furiously go for Fury Swipes and hope that King's Rock actually works, and you get one. You also got Astonish there for Ghost types, and you got Screech there to drop the defense of the Pokemon. So a pretty fun set if you can get it going. So Kecleon is going to wake up there. We're going to change ourselves into a Psychic type. I know it's a little bit dangerous, but I want that speed advantage there, right? So got the Trick Room. Now we're going to change ourselves into a normal type, and the Fury Swipes missed. That's the only thing about Fury Swipes. Its accuracy is like trash. So I don't know. Like, I don't know why it's not a, like, Why is it not 100% actionable? Like, come on. So dropping Venomoth's defense there by 2 stages, I believed I could live another hit here, and hopefully I can get the Fury Swipes off after that. Kecleon is unfortunately not going to be able to live Venomoth's hit there. I had to really get a Screech up and then get the Fury Swipes up. But unfortunately, my first miss really cost me any damage there. We're going to be bringing in Kecleon number 6. We got a Ancient Power set. This one is Ancient Power, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and Flamethrower. I've got the ability Color Change, and I've got the item Expert Belt. Because we've got lots of different coverage, so Expert Belt is very, very good for that. You know, lots of different coverage moves. So this Venomoth has to go there. We're going to change into a Bug type due to the color change, thanks to the Bug Buzz. And now my Kecleon is going to go for a Flamethrower. I decided to go for Flamethrower, try and roast that little moth out of the battle. Unfortunately, it managed to live here. So here comes the Bug Buzz. The funny thing is, unfortunately, I wish I could have had Protean there, because I could have turned myself into a Fire type and resisted that, but I had the color change, so it's just how it is. Sometimes, like, color change works well, but then it works against you. Like, the opponent can get around. Like, they can hit you with, like, a certain move, then if they got another move that's super effective to that, they can use that too. So it's a very curious ability. Now we're going to go into my next Kecleon. This is the Fake Out set. I have got Trick, Fake Out, Facade, and Trick Room. This is a pretty interesting set, and we're going to make use of Kecleon not exactly being the fastest Pokemon in the world. Now, the item is going to be Flame Orb here, and I can go for Facade too. So what I do, I clap them Venomoth cheeks, get that damage, then I get that Flame Orb going, and then I can go for a boosted Facade, which is going to hit pretty hard there. So I'm going to get changed into a Flying type there from the Ledian, and I got flinched here. I'm like, oh, come on. So now Ledian's going to go for a Bug Buzz here. It's going to do a little somersault there, a little backward somersault. Did you see that? And now this is going to change me into a Bug type. So we're going to go for a Facade here. I would have liked to be normal type, but it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, it lived on one health. It had a focus that. It's fine, but look at the damage it did. So Kecleon's going to take some more Flame Orb damage here. I know that I can live whatever scum, Ledian does here, but I was like, well, it might actually flinch me here. So how about we go into Kecleon number 1 and play it safe, Actually, its shiny doesn't look too... I think the only thing that changes is, like, the blue stripe on there. I believe. Yeah, it's just like that blue little stripe. Well, it's not really a stripe, it's like a zigzag sort of stripe thing. So I'm going to swap Kecleon one of them. We're going to consume a nice little citrus fruit. Very, very tasty, very fruity. And the Ledian is going to be swapping out here and going into, not the Noctowl, the Luxray. So Luxray is fairly bulky, but I'm going to go for my attacking move there on the swap, which is good. And we're going to drop its speed. And I've got a critical hit too, which is very, very good. So this is also definitely got guts, so I'm going to go for a skill swap here and try and drop its, this would be quite good because I can get rid of its guts and give it color change. That way it's not going to get a boost from Facade. So here comes the Facade from the, from Luxray. Obviously, Facade isn't affected by that, but its other moves will be. So only will be able to use Facade with that Flame Orb there, so I won't be able to go for like any electric type moves. So next Pokemon to bring in is going to be Kecleon number 2. We're going to clap them Luxray cheeks and go for that Fake Out. So I've got that going, and now Color Change is going to change it into a normal type, which is bad because now it's going to Facade normal. So this I have to take this thing out like ASAP. So now Kecleon's going to get hit by its bird, and Luxray's going to go for a Spark instead. So Spark is not going to take out Kecleon. It's going to change me into Electrode. Yo, how many times does the Pokemon... Okay, this is the question for the person that really is going to pay, like, super close attention to this whole video. How many times did Kecleon change its type with Protean and Color Change? I know it's a lot to count, but like, I wonder if someone would actually sit through and count the whole thing. Let me know. I will do it myself after this. I'm going to see if anyone actually goes through and does it. I'll give you a little heart in the comments section. So when it comes to Ledian there, it's going to go for a Bug Buzz again. At least it didn't go for Air Sash, so I got flinch and stuff like that. But of course, it got a special defensive drop. Now, this is Kecleon number 4. This is... this is the Thunder Wave Psybeam Water Pulse Charge Beam sets. This is pretty cool. We go for Thunder Wave, get that Scummy Paralysis, then go for Psybeam, see if we can roll that Confusion, and then try and do some more damage. You've also got Water Pulse in there to go for the Confusion as well. We're going to change into a Psychic type there. I'm going to go for a Psybeam, and that is going to be the end of the Ladybug. That thing was annoying. I actually haven't done a lady bar and lady and team before. Maybe I should try and do that this year. Okay, next Pokemon, sorry, the last Pokemon is going to be the Dark Owl, which we've seen earlier on the game. It's going to be going for a roost here, so it's roosting itself back, and it's going to be pretty bulky. So we got to take this thing out. We got 2 more Kecleons here. I think Kecleon should have like an ability or some sort of move where it goes invisible. You know, in 3rd gen, how it was invisible, and you had to like reveal it. That'd be really cool. Like maybe it could go invisible, like invulnerable with the move, like just for a turn. I'm not sure. Like that'd be pretty cool. Like maybe a weak attacking move, then it goes like completely invulnerable for the turn. Like sort of like dig and fly, but it's still there on the field, but it's not there. I don't know. So we're going to go for a Thunder Wave on the Noctowl here, paralyzing it. So I want to try and get some scummy like the Parafusion going here, if I can, you know, like that's the thing. Like maybe it'll work, maybe not. That's always the thing with, those sort of little hack strategies. So Kecleon's forward's going to get some more leftovers recovery back here. I've still got one more Kecleon on the back, and now Hypnosis is going to miss, and Charge Beam's going to miss. Like, oh, come on. I hate it when that happens. Like, I love it when, like, a move misses, then I'm like, oh, sweet, we can get, like, a free attacking move off here, and then your move misses too, so then it's, like, double the salt. So, some more, I guess I got some free leftovers recovery here. Noctowl's going to go for Hypnosis. It missed again, and I land another Charge Beam. I don't know why Charge Beam, like, that's another funny move why it doesn't have 100% actually. Like, it's not even guaranteed to get a boost in special attack. So now my special attack is going to rise even further, and I should be able to take this Noctowl out soon if I can, you know, dodge all the Hypnosis. So some more leftovers recovery back here on the Kecleon number 4. Also, we had 3 minutes left in this battle too. It was actually quite a lengthy battle, to say the least. So go for another Charge Beam here on the Noctowl. That's doing a lot of damage. The next hit will take it out. Super effective and a boost in special attack, which is awesome. Now, will the Noctowl land? I think it's missed 3 Hypnosises in a row. I mean, Hypnosises are very accurate, I guess, but that's pretty unlucky missing 3 in a row. So Kecleon is going to get some more recovery there, more recovery all round, and the Noctowl is going to get paralyzed. I finally got one. I'm going to go for a Disrespect water. I mean, it's still pretty strong because I am a water type, and the Dark Owl actually lives out. It's like, damn, I wanted to actually get a KO with Water Pulse, but it didn't happen. But I was hoping maybe for like a Confusion so I could get Parafusion, then the Noctowl would hit itself for Confusion. But that's all good. I can go for another attacking move and take out. However, the Noctowl gets paralyzed again. They were very, very unlucky. And now they're going to die to a Salty Water Pulse. It actually probably would taste like salty water. That's the very last Pokemon there. Hope you enjoyed the very first battle with the Kecleon team. Let's get on to battle number 2. Poor Noctowl, didn't get much luck there at the end. This is a battle against Oscar, and we got a Spiritomb here. Now, I don't know whether this is going to be a theme team as well. Once again, if you do see a theme team, you can pick up that the opponent is doing a theme team. Let me know in the comment section of the video. And people, of course, if you do like the videos, please drop a like there and a comment. Really helps me out. Helps you out too, because that means you get to see my videos in your subscriptions, in the recommended, all those places you see the videos. So we're going to swap it into Kecleon, and we've got this Spiritomb going for a curse. I was like, okay, a curse Spiritomb. Very, very interesting. I wonder what sort of strategy they've, got going then. So Spiritomb's going to lose half its health there, and Kecleon is going to have a curse put on it. So that's going to be kind of annoying. So I'm either going to have to do some damage here, then swap out, or try and do some trolling. So I went for the skill swap. I gave Spiritomb color change. I was like, this could be an interesting idea. So I gave it the color change. Now I've got the pressure. Spiritomb is going to go for a rest. It's like, oh, it's got curse and rest. So now Spiritomb is going to close. It closed its eyes. It closed its ghostly little eyes, and it's going to be sleeping right there. Now with Kecleon, there's not a lot I can do here. I could go for my attacking move combo, but the problem is I'm cursed. So I'm not going to live for very long. Now Spiritomb does have the Chester Breed as its item too, so that's going to wake it right up. So it's as fresh as a daisy right now. So we're going to swap Kecleon number 4 in here to try and do some damage. Now the Kecleon is going to get hit by the payback here. That actually did pretty good damage. I'm going to get some more leftover cover. Now Kecleon 4 should be able to deal with this Spiritomb, hopefully. Now the Spiritomb's going to go for another payback here. It's a 5, okay, about a 5 hit KO. So we're going to change ourselves firstly into a water type, and let's see how much damage we can actually get it. So that did some good damage, that's quality. Now we're going to change it into a water type. So what I can do with a color change, I can turn it into a water type, and then I can fire off charge beams for super effective damage. That's pretty cool. So now Spiritomb's going to go for a Shadow Sneak here. I'm eating these like a snack. Here comes the super effective charge beam from the Kecleon. Here it goes, people. Watch this damage. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So Spiritomb almost went down to that attack, and now it's a Spiritomb is an electric type. Very, very, very interesting. It sort of makes me think how, you know, Generation 9 with the new mechanics and stuff like that, how all that's going to work. So Spiritomb is going to throw up a curse. And the thing about that is, right, since this is really cool, right? Since it wasn't a ghost type, it actually got a boost in attack and defense. So they didn't get the normal sort of effect that a normal ghost type using curse would get. So that's going to be the end of Spiritomb there. That's pretty cool how color change changes that, the typing from ghost to electric, and then the curse works differently. Very nice. So Spiritomb is down there. It definitely was a pain. Caused me a bit of grief there. Now, the next Pokemon to come out here is going to be Houndoom. All right, Houndoom's going to go for a nasty plot. This is going to be very nasty. So it's got a pretty good special attack stat. So I've got to do something. I've got Water Pulse, and we're going to change it into a water-type Pokemon. So this should do some pretty good damage here. Houndoom's not exactly bulky, and it's dropped it. It's absolutely dropped it away. Wait, what's that? It's a berry. Oh, it's got a berry attached to it too. It's a Roat Berry. I thought it might have like a Focus Sash, but it had a Roat Berry instead. Roat Berry affects you with, obviously, the Pokemon being the Houndoom there. If it gets hit by a special attacking move, obviously the opponent takes damage, which was my Kecleon. So in comes the Cacturne here. Cool to see Cacturne. It's going to drop me with a Energy Ball because I was a water type from Protean, which is pretty cool. So bye-bye, Kecleon. Next Pokemon, no, it's number Kecleon. So we got Kecleon number 69 here. Now, Cacturne's going to go for a Poison Jab. Cacturne's got some pretty good offensive stats. I'm going to get changed into a Poison type here. I was like, okay, that's actually pretty good. Because that means, right, that Cacturne won't be able to use a Grass type. I mean, it can use it, but it's not going to do, much damage. Now, I've got lots of moves to use here. I went for the Ancient Power, so I thought, well, if I go for Ancient Power, that'll be, hopefully I might be able to get a boost. Man, Sucker Punch did a lot of damage to me, changing me into a Dark-type Pokemon. And hopefully I can get a nice little boost here on the Cacturne. But it fainted Cacturne anyway, and I didn't end up getting an Ancient Power boost. But that's all good. Next Pokemon to come in here is going to be Drapion. Seen a lot of Drapions lately. Drapion slips in and goes for a Fell Stinger. Oh, this is very bad, people. This is extremely bad. So now Drapion's going to get a +3 in attack. I was like, oh, this could be the end. So we're going to go into Kecleon number 2. And Kecleon number 2 is probably going to get wrecked. It's got Rock Smash. Rock Smash does heaps of damage to me. But thank goodness I actually lived that. So I'm going to change into a Fighting-type Pokemon. And then I'm going to go for a Trick. So what I did right is I tricked the Drapion, the Flame Orb that I had on my Facade set. So now Drapion's going to be burned. Which effectively means that it's not going to do as much damage, as it would have done before. So bye-bye Kecleon, but a solid performance there, getting that, that Flame Orb off there. So now Drapion is, it's still a bit of a threat, but nowhere near as threatening as it was before. So we're going to go to Kecleon 5. I want to get this Screech Fury Swipes. We got to get this happening, people. So now Drapion's going to go for a Fell Stinger. Fell Stinger, that does nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. So go for Screech, dropping Drapion's defense. Drapion's got some pretty good defense there. So we got to drop that down low. So that's going to be good. Drapion, I don't think they're really going to swap this out because unless it's got another status move, but it's really dead weight now after me burning. I guess they could swap it in later on, just to sack it or something like that. So we're gonna go for Fury Swipes here on the Honchkrow. Look at these Fury Swipes. That's 3 of them. Wait, that's 4? And I got 5s straight after the Honchkrow almost went down to Fury Swipes. So now I've got this Kecleon. It's going pretty good. I've got the option to go for another Fury Swipes here, or I could even go for Trick Room and sort of dominate and spear. It's you know what? Let's just get rid of this Honchkrow. So Honchkrow's going to go for an Air Cutter there. No scum at all, which is good. Actually, no, they got a crit, but Kecleon's pretty bulky. I'm going to go for the Fury Swipes here, and that is the end of the Honchkrow. Brilliant. I wanted that Fury Swipes KO the whole battle. It's actually pretty good. Next Pokemon, of course, is a Drapion. I was like, okay, I know what this set's all about. It's not that threatening. I could probably just spam Fury Swipes and hopefully take it out, depending on how many I can actually get. So now I can see what they're trying to do here. What they're going to do with Rock Smash is they're going to try and drop my defense. So normally Rock Smash has a 50% chance to drop your defense. So it's a pretty good chance to roll then. Maybe try and get some damage, you know, after I gave them the Flame Orb. So Fury Swipe's doing a lot of damage there. Excellent. And we got some more burn damage. So I possibly, if I can get, I want to say if I can get like 4 to 5 Fury Swipes off, I could take the Drapion and actually still be alive. So here comes a Rock Smash from Drapion. So one more Rock Smash will effectively take out my my Kecleon here. So I got to get some good damage here. So there's the first one, and there's the second one, and there's the third one. Do we get 5 off? I only got 3, which is very disappointing, but at least I put Drapion down onto a small amount of health. You know, some of the Kecleons could actually finish it off. So I'm going to be swapping out there. There's no point keeping it in, so I'm going to fake. We'll go into Kecleon number 3 here. Now, here comes the big Poison Jab from the Drapion. Now, obviously it's burned, so it's not going to do a lot, but I do get poisoned by it, which, of course, it always happens to me, people. Like, I seem to get always poisoned by Poison Jab. Like, I guess that's why they call it Poison Jab form. So my Drapion is going to go for a Rock Smash now. I guess they're going to try and drop my defense again. And they don't get the defensive drop this time, which is good. So I'm going to go for a Fire Blast here, changing myself into a Fire type. And that is going to take the Drapion out there. It's going to be a roast, big roast Scorpion. I wonder if you can actually eat. Can you actually eat Scorpions? Actually, you probably could. Like nothing in this world surprises me anymore. So I'm sure you could eat Scorpions. You know what? There's probably someone in this comment section right now that's already eaten them. You got to leave a comment if you have. So next Pokemon is going to be Tyranitar. It's going to go for an Earthquake. Like, oh, that's very bad. So Kecleon 3 is going to get wrecked by that because I was a Fire type when I used Fire Blast. Now we're going to go into Kecleon number 5 here. I know I don't have a lot of health left, but I may as well try, and it's going to outspeed me. Like, okay, fine. I've got one more Kecleon left. I should be able to get this Iron Tail going. Like, Iron Tail should do a lot of damage here. So Kecleon 1, as you know, is a skill swap color change set. I can go for Iron Tail, and that'll do heaps, you know. That should be an easy 2-hit KO. So go for Iron Tail here, and Iron Tail miss. I'm like, no, that would have done heaps. Now they're going to go for the Stone Miss here, and Stone Miss is going to take out my Kecleon. Unfortunately, it didn't miss. But I hope you enjoyed both the battles of the Kecleon team. A really cool Pokemon with some excellent abilities. Peace out, people.